Morning.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Is 46 too old to register to play? Bearing in
No,
mind
no,
the
no.
injuries you've got. Has it crossed your
I
mind?
don't think the age is the problem. The problem is my fitness.
Is there anything positive in terms of the injuries and who you might have tomorrow night?
We've not really had a session yet, so I don't think there's a lot of positives, no.
So no one coming back from maybe the 10 that are kind of listed as being injured?
I don't know the list that's supposed to be injured now. Matteo trained the other day. I don't think he'll be ready yet because he trained yesterday. Marcos has been training, so Rojo will be involved. Rashi, we're still waiting to see how his ankle is responding to the treatment. The muscle injuries, that's too early to think about. Yeah. No, that's it. So there's quite a few out.
Three youngsters in.
Yeah.
To kind of.
Yeah, the kids are joining in today. So there's they'll be involved in the squad. Yeah.
Ollie, what's the situation with Phil Jones? He just seems to have disappeared.
Yeah, Phil he was ill one of these days, and so he's been out for a little while as well with illness. So but luckily at centre back position there are quite a few fit ones. Eric, Chris, and Victor. The three of them they're ready.
In terms of the players who are fit,
Yeah.
people have spoken a lot about Lukaku and Sanchez because they cost so much money because their wages are so high. But is this the
That's
time now?
Got anything to do with things? Though.
No, but
yeah, I know
people
what you
speak
mean.
about them.
Yeah.
But is it time for them to play to their reputations because you really need them now?
Well, it's a chance for them to play to their potential. Reputation is one thing. The potential is high, and I'm sure that because the two of them are good mates, they link up well together. So this might be a chance, yeah, for them two together to find some form and give us a selection headache for when everyone gets fit again. So, but. It's been coming. I say Rom, he created our two biggest chances against Liverpool. It's a different position for him, I know, because Rashi's injury meant we had to just rely on him just standing up there and running in behind. Couldn't do too much defending work. So Rom's attitude and work rate was fantastic, and the two chances, Jesse's and Chris at the end, that was Rom's doing. And the link up between them against Arsenal in the Cup, so hopefully Alexis and Rom can step up.
I know we've spent a lot of this press conference listing players, but what about Valencia and Martial? How's their status?
Valencia is a bit off because when he did his calf again, so he's still a few weeks off. He started running, but he's still a few weeks off. But Martial, he is not going to be ready for this one either. We can't risk it. So maybe Southampton, but we're not going to risk another one too early. Because in hindsight, maybe you can say Jesse was eager. He ticked all the boxes in training. Had done the recovery work and rehab, but maybe it was a couple of days too early. But then again, it was Liverpool, and he was desperate to be a part of it.
You've been very positive when you've had, admittedly, not as many as this, injury setbacks before, focusing on what you do have rather than what you don't. But
yeah.
Is this the toughest challenge you've had yet to get?
No, we'll have a good team out on the pitch, definitely. There'll be a chance for others. I've been sat on the outside getting a chance when this has happened. So we'd rather have to say players who came in, Scott, Andy, I thought they did fantastic. So there you go. That's the way it is. You've just got to be ready when you get it.
Ollie, with the younger lads that you're bringing in as well, I mean, obviously we've seen little bits of Gomez and Chong, but Gunar's coming into the squad as well. In times of adversity, United have always brought young players in. If you think Rashford a couple of years ago and gone all those years back to Fergie's fledglings, it's really got the crowd even more geared up. I mean, how big an opportunity is it for these lads? How ready are they to step in?
They've been part of our training for a long time now, and I'm sure, like Ainge, he's been in that successful with England with the under-17s or the 2000 team there with Sancho and Hudson-Odoi and that Foden. So he's been a big part of that. Ainge, I'm definitely sure that if he gets a chance, he'll do well. Jimmy Garner, he's a Michael Carrick, but 20 years younger. So I'm sure he'll do well. And Chongi, he'll definitely be taking people on if he comes on. But they're ready. The kids, they can, it's hard when you're a defender coming on if you're 16, 17. But as an attacker, you just go out there and express yourself, and there's your chance. They can win you the game. They don't lose it you.
Palace will be a big test for anybody. I mean, their form has been great, obviously, since the turn of the year.
Very, very good. And of course, the game against Leicester, that win was impressive. The way Royce sets up his teams, we know that we have to be good on the ball. We have to break him down. But then again, we know that on the counter attack with Zaha, Townsend, if it's Batshuayi, Benteke, whoever it is up front there, they've got some pace and counter attacking threats. So we've got to be at our best.